So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Qun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right, guess we'll be ready. Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area.
Big girl, hello.
We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Welcome to the stream. Vambora, agora. Bom, já que foi a Harding que deu, né? A letra, vamos lá com ela então. Nada mais justo. Então seja Riven, né? Casado. Riven. Bravo, hein?
Hey.
Hi, I'm Rook. I'm very much hoping you're Tosh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
I've got a good feeling about her. So, what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
Tá bom.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincent.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Oh, one that breathes lightning? I've heard stories.
We're not fighting her. The Lords just want the Horde in her lair.
Depois a gente faz isso. Mas ela, pelo jeito, ela pode detonar coisas. Aparentemente. Nos loots aqui, hein? E many loots.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
Os caras.
They have Gatlock cannons.
Tem canhão, mano. Arma de fogo, é isso mesmo? Opa.
Shit. This is not your land. Come on. You're not bigger than me.
Pronto.
So, you've got no problem fighting other Canary?
I'm from Ravain. Not like I follow the Cune.
You've got the arm ropes?
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Entente don't follow the Cune either. Not anymore.
So what made you want to work with us?
I don't.
Thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Oh. Meu, tipo... Tô fazendo um serviço aqui, assim. Escudo espiral. Dá menos defesa. Tô de boa. Levadinho.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game. Usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
É um passatempo, entendeu? Matar dragão se precisa. Mas não é um passatempo, né? É só um... necessidade.
All right. Beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
How? Look, deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
The deep stalkers are the bait? What? Why are you making me feel sorry for them?
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
I call that a win! Ha! You did it, Tosh!
Nossa.
Watch out!
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
Cadê? Ó. Tô sem querer, mas tá valendo. Ah, é?
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Ah, marrona.
Fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So,
Oh,
we held up
peppermint.
our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However, it's happening. The gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
É, tá acontecendo, meu senhor. Imediato assim, tocou, o bicho já veio. Pô, legal, hein?
Headed.
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
Então vamos.
She responds to the horn?
This time,
You've fed her before then?
took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
Lá por cima mesmo, eu tô viajando, velho. Eu não sei por onde. Ah, tá. Bem. Um chute potente.
Vincimers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun school.
Dia 4, céu limpo, tempo quente e úmido. Encontrei mais vestígios de ouro nos córregos inferiores. Amanhã vou tentar escalar os penhascos superiores. Acho que pode haver um bom veio por perto. Eu vi os Antan de novo, mas evitá-los não é problema.
Fish for lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Então tá, né? Não sobe, cara. Tá louco, hein? Atrás. E assim, o céu limpo com rajada de vento. Tentei escalar os penhascos acima da ponte, mas caí e acho que quebrei alguma coisa. Talvez uma patrulha dos Antan tenha me visto. Eu vou procurar um lugar para me esconder até conseguir voltar ao acampamento. Eita. Não. Opa, tem um negócio aqui. Os antanas estão lá fora. Se eles me encontrarem, diga. O restante está cheio de sangue elegível. Acho que não deu pro cara, não. Infelizmente ele faleceu. Aqui tem, isso aqui tem. Ó, certinho.
Close. Maybe too close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Não derruba. Poderia deixar ela derrubar, né? Aí eu conseguia ir pro outro lado. Mas enfim. Opa! Volta, 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 volta.
Built an entire fortress and then left it empty?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Agora sim desce. Bora saber qual que é o certo aqui agora. Olha.
Yep, that's the on-tom.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Ah, tá, lá dentro. Então, pra cá tem o quê? Nada. Nada que dê pra acessar, no caso, né? Os itens.
Shit. More on Tom. Not even supposed to be here.
Pronto. Até mais.
People, I'll show you weak dust, people.
Toma. Quer ver?
Let's keep looking.
So the Untom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it.
Yeah. Ravain and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Cune and invaded. But Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
Mais uma coisa pra ver aqui. Caminho ali mesmo. Então vamos para os itens. Aqui não. Um grande baú aqui. Então, traduzido do idioma Kinário. As instruções não mudaram. Use as redes para pegar o dragão no céu e as agarras para amarrar. Faça isso e traga agora para os Antam. Tentaram pegar o dragão. Entendi.
The Antom are going after the Vinsimer.
Tá menos defesa. Não, isso é rápido.
Is that bad? She can deal with that, right?
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Ok.
We got
Toma. Nada. Item. Um item. Recebemos ordens de hoje. Temos que abandonar a fortaleza. Chega das criaturas sombrias. As despesas são altas demais, não consigo acreditar. Para piorar as coisas, Tops foi transferido para a droga de Ferenden e eu vou para Weishaupт. Não sei o que vou fazer sem ele. Tem sido Tops e Mel desde a união. Maldição, droga de Ferenden. Guarda-mel, Caravu. 3 deles era de aço. Não pode usar no momento. Fogo de dragão. Tá. Se depois quer entrar pra party que isso vai funcionar. Opa.
time to finish this. They're shooting for us.
Ei, mano. Eu também. Pronto? Por enquanto, parece que sim. Temos aqui. Tem um longe ali, ó. Deixa eu passar. Não, né? Pegou, pegou. Como é que sobe aqui? Tem um baú lá em cima, pô. Talvez não agora, né? Agora sim.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey!
Ela arruma a treta. Quem não deve?
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benori Ebala. Atash Martarost, Asitarala. Kyuto.
Yunasi Pesida.
Poxa, ela cospe fogo? Caralho, como assim?
Tarala.
Caralho, é essa?
Come on!
Como assim, mano? Ela cospe fogo? Que porra é essa? Fim de paradigma. Deu 20. Acabou, acabou.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah.
But how?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Does she know we're trying to help?
No, she's pissed.
We don't have to fight her, do we?
We can run. I don't think she'll chase us.
Destruindo pra poder pegar os itens. É isso que eu tô fazendo. Tá, vai lá. Liberta a dragãozinho.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Vou ter sua reação, né? Não vai ser fácil.
Wonderfully done, Tosh. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
It almost looks like a rune. Does it do anything?
Shit, I hope not.
It conveys knowledge. While not as impressive as a magical explosion, it can still change the world.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Canary artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do.
Como assim?
For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
É só se ela proteger a gente. Isso sim.
Well, it must be nice to have your mother so involved in your life. Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
E mais uma. Agora o time tá completo. Com todos os membros da equipe. All together.
Hate magic. They always talk about how much better Kunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites. But it explains why they pushed so hard into Ravane.
With this, Demeta's crossing and the blighted dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like Veil Jumpers.
After Demeta's crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons, particularly after we helped save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrefis.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Lucanus, you're back.
I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tash, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed. Right. Not everyone has met. So, a dragon hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
It's just... people blame you for what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no recall. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us?
Yes, here to stay.
Can I trust you to see this through? I can't have you leaving again. I need everyone here. Whatever it takes.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall. I don't see anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours. Until the end.
Great.
Bom,
Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
agora o bicho vai pegar, hein?
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the wardens found. All this chatting has taken it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Espero. Espero que a gente ache o nosso caminho. Tá lá, concluímos. Mata dragões. Taxa, uma Knari, caçadora de dragões, atrai um dragão para fora do covil com a ajuda. Com a ajuda da equipe para que o restante da soberania da fortuna pudesse roubar o cruzeiro dele. Enquanto caçadores legais, Antan tentaram levar o dragão entorpecido e sonolento, Tashi protegeu o animal e revelou a habilidade que tem de soprar fogo. Como Tashi se uniu à equipe, os Antans que sobreviveram voltaram até o líder deles, o dragão rei, e deram notícias sobre a rara Knari sopradora de fogo. Lá, porque esse relacionamento dele vai ser lento, ele não usa mais a habilidade de suporte, mas o dano dele aumentou bastante. Tudo bem, né? Infelizmente, o que eu posso fazer? Sombra da podridão. Deixa eu ver. Tá, então vou fazer a missão da história aqui. Né? Quais que tem mesmo? Não, é algo deu errado. Ah, tá. Fazer a sombra da podridão mesmo primeiro. Tá. Então vamos lá. Para onde que é essa missão? Cidade dos Docais. Cidade do Cais. Cidade dos Docais, eu tô viajando. Sabe ele não o alfabeto. Velara e... Neve. Minha pare preferida. Não me pergunte por quê.
You had me followed. Inquired about. Me. I needed to be sure.
Vários cotes aqui, hein?
The Night Commander.
Só no XP, só no XP.
She's playing for the other side, so Tarquin's probably dirty too. After all the shit.
Carrinho.
I thought I'd earned some.
Onde é que tá a mulher? Eu acho.
The candle hop. They carry messages through. Is this for us? Strange. Wants us to find more.
They're morning.
Please.
I wonder if the crows offer lessons.
Oxi. Sim, cara.
Dropping.
Nível 21. Por favor.
Well,
Pera aí, pessoal. Não. Bem, voltou.
anyway,
I wonder if the crows offer lessons, or just training, even.
looking to learn their techniques.
Oh, no, not that. I don't want to be an assassin. Not really. But it's always good to learn new things. Some of them assassin adjacent.
Not scary at all.
Voltei. Oh, finalmente, hein?
Anything need doing?
Iniciar a conversa.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Meu personagem era meio diferente. Muito bom.
It's an honor to meet you.
Relax.
Lembrei da Morgan, lembrei. Ela tinha uma missão lá que ela ajudava a gente a derrotar um dragão.
Heard about that.
Verdade,
Dorian Pavis is an old friend. He filled me in.
lembrei.
Indeed. You have had many eyes upon you, Rook.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
Escolhi ali, pai.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I'm asking you to take down a pair of gods. You're not going to be able to do that if you're worried about my approval. But if you listen to your friends,
and remember the people you're fighting for, you'll get through this.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
We think their goal is to prevent the South from rallying to aid any war effort up here. It's working. The armies of the South have their hands full protecting their own cities. But some friends and I are doing what we can to rally them together. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the blight.
If the south is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
Eu lembro
While I
disso.
lack the Dreadwolf's fear of us, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
What I really need right now is information. If you have anyone who can help.
I'm sorry. The only reliable sources of information I have up here are Morrigan, Dorian, and Harding.
All of whom are already helping us. I understand.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade, but anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself wearing.
Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Ah, parece inquisidora. Da hora. Boa, boa, Dragonite, boa. Ponto positivo. Algo de errado. Ah, tá. Já continua para a próxima missão da história, é isso? Não. É isso mesmo. Então tá, vamos lá então. Tá, vamos pro mapa. E... Tá. Próximo lugar para viajar aqui. Pântanos de Rosenberg. Tá, vamos.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
Foreboding?
Harley.
Yes.
Alex Queen, thanks for the follow. Obrigado por seguir.
But it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfells. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendale, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say Warden sensed blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Come a warden, hear the blight. Some people think Watcher initiations are scary.
Do you work with spirits? That's not so bad. Demons, though. I don't like demons.
Things can get restless in the necropolis. Anyway, what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendale. And more samples.
Peraí. Travou tudo aqui, peraí. Voltou.
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far from Orlais? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
I'll see what I can do. This place is lucky to have you.
Trying to make us like you?
Is it working?
I'm not complaining. I'll give you something to contain the blight. Oh, and watch for Darkspawn.
Can't sing our praises if you're dead.
Good point. See you soon.
Beleza. Mistura gostosa, podridão. Tem um comerciante aqui, vamos ver.
Hello there.
Não. Posso vender? Não. Oh, meu Deus. O que está acontecendo aqui? Pera aí. Acho que é isso.
Another day.
Vendo os itens aqui é pro Darwin. Será que ele é o melhor personagem pra essa missão aqui? Ó, agora dá pra trocar, né? A gente pode chegar num lugar lá que dá pra trocar, mas... Vamos com esse time aqui mesmo. Por enquanto. Algum item pra trás aqui? Não é? Dá pra trocar o time aqui, se for o caso. Vamos embora. Seguimos. Quests. Ó, poção. Gastei tudo sem querer, então... Aqui, itens.
Ah, something's blocking it from the other side.
Você consegue ver? Um muro desse tamanho? Caraca, essa bicha é mesmo, hein, doido? Ah, tem algo aqui.
Lavendel Village? The wetlands? It's like Demeter's Crossing all over again. Well, it's still here, and I want to help.
Often a place needs someone in its corner. This one needs more than a few.
He came through so fast.
Número da família pobre. Posso fazer isso. Saudade. Tá, vamos lá. Agora é pra valer.
There. That's our blight wood. Got a sample. Guessing they'll need more than one.
It's fascinating, and also gross, and very bad.
Ah, não é por aqui. Poderia ser, mas não é. Ai, ai. Alguma coisa aqui? Não. Amostra.
Got the sample.
Lovely.
Sério que esses bichos vão ter aqui também?
Dog spawn. Everyone ready?
Tem mais? Para. Queima. De novo, cara.
Everyone all right?
Close enough.
Queima de novo. Meu Deus. Pronto.
One champion at a time.
Aí.
Got it.
First at Demeter's Crossing, now here. Guards are just getting started.
Tá, vamos pegar os itens por aqui agora. Pochitas das mães. Não. Mais alguma coisa pra pegar aqui, será? Veio dali, né? Não veio daqui. Certo? Não, nem sei mais. Bom, vamos seguir reto, velho. Isso aqui.
Better get this where it's needed.
Não teve amostra dessa vez. Sobe. Do outro lado, lá. Preciosismo. Tá bom, né? Não? Acho que era um buraco, né?
Trouble coming.
Aonde tem creme? Show me.
This was farmland.
You're right. It's harder when you see what it once was.
Tem algo aqui. Tem que limpar de algum lugar primeiro.
Could be useful.
Dá um ali em cima. Ah, tá aqui dentro. Túnica simples. Aumenta o dano na habilidade, mas diminui a defesa. Não adianta nada. Demais tem que destruir. Ali?
There's a problem.
Bom. Mais um códice. Vamos. Opções. Inspeções de campo Rupert Voss. Cavei o campo do sul. Cavei o campo próximo. Não cave novamente. Continue andando. Grite um desejo em um pulso e ele o dirá novamente. Verifique os campos. Está lá. Eu sei que ele está certo. Não posso sair ainda. Cavei o campo sul. Cavei o campo próximo. Cavei o campo sul. Como assim, cara?
Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for?
Did he know he was repeating himself?
Tem nada aqui? Não é isso? E aí, então? Ah, tá. Então vai até lá. Deve ser útil para alguma coisa, mas talvez não agora.
You bet.
Agora sim? Ou agora não? Ah, mas nossa. Eita, bicho.
I think it knows we're attacking the boils. It doesn't seem happy about it.
Stop it.
What's behind you?
Sai, galera. Sai. Tomei.
Finish them now.
It's down.
O triangular da capitania. Presta. Bom, lá a bala, na verdade. Eu não mostro.
And another sample.
That should be enough to study.
Yeah. Let's get back to Webker and Antoine.
Como que eu chego lá? Assim, né? Simples.
Trouble coming.
Tem mais aqui? Peraí. Passa aqui. Pra cá? Ah, tá. Ok. Finalmente, hein? Vou encontrar uma amizade perto do poço. Bati lá em cima. Mas mamãe diz que ainda não está se sentindo bem. Estarei em casa para jantar. Vou chegar do campo antes de você, vou começar a trabalhar.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
This can't be all that's left behind.
Isso, não também. De novo? Eu vim pra cá. Precisava pensar sem que ele estivesse me observando com aqueles olhos. E pode fazer isso? Está nos campos e de todas as baboseiras absurdas, diz que uma podridão está chegando. Mas que ele está pronto. Ele só precisa continuar cavando. Isso apareceu mais tarde, mas algo no que ela disse... Ela também foi levada? A porta está trancada por fora agora. Quando isso aconteceu? Estou ouvindo a água pingando. Consigo sair a tempo. Não vou conseguir sair a tempo.
The man in the fields. He knew the blight was coming, but it sounds like something possessed him.
Ah, você era bravo, hein? O dedão chegou chegando.
What did you think of the Cacciapuri? The ones that didn't catch fire?
They're a real treat, Belle.
Algum item para pegar por aqui? Eu não sei. Eu não sei. Ei. Uma lembrança. Só vou até mais 15 minutos, tá? Aí a gente encerra, tá? Que vai dar 2h30 de live, aí eu encerro, beleza? Provavelmente vai ser o tempo de terminar essa missão. Em questão? Vou lá em cima. A gente deu a volta na cidade, é isso mesmo. A gente já veio daqui, né? Uma impressão minha. A gente deu a volta na cidade. Tudo bem. E, né?
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing rook lies.
First Warden...
Stay away from the blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
Until you listen, I'll be here.
Not helping. Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. He's telling the truth. The blight has changed, and that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
I listen to the experts. You've clearly got this handled.
That's enough from you. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
What an asshole. A lot of people are gonna die for his arrogance.
Maybe.
So much for convincing the wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elganon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Algo de errado. Não está certo. O Anthony e a Efka tentaram convencer o primeiro guardião de que a Valdidão 2 divindades foram responsáveis, mas ele não quis escutar. Não era o que a dupla esperava, mas não iam desistir, apesar da ordem de voltar para o Spud. O Anthony e a Efka prometem continuar investigando a Valdidão e avisar se descobrirem algo. Beleza.
Take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.